Hey, what's up, everybody? MichaelTheArch here. Today we are out here on House Whipper for another showcase. This time it is the old classic. Now, this house was done as a viewer, as a buyer. So, this was for my viewer, Miss Nikki, and just going to walk around. She wanted to leave all of the trees in the yard, get rid of all the other stuff, and then leave the color outside green. And then we've got this wraparound porch. I'll go ahead and I'll show that once I come back around. But we've got nice trees and stuff, and just a 2-story house. I personally would take down all the trees because I don't want them falling on the house. But the way this is you have a garage over here. I will go on and open this to show, and then we'll go back around that way. So what I wanted to show about this is we redone the flooring. So we poured concrete in here, and if you look, she has a pet spider that lives in here. So she really wanted that pet spider. She got mad because I removed the spider webs. So anyway, coming over here where the front door is, you've got just a little bench to sit here. Got a flower, a little table, and then you've got you a swing. You got your gladiosa, your orange tree, and then you've got a little area you can sit down and have morning breakfast or like lunch or whatever. Here, nice little area. Let's go inside, and let me tell you what's. First off, what has not changed is basically the couch was changed and the TV was changed, but everything else in here was left the same. In the living room, so you've got a little area here. She wanted all of this stuff left the same. Now, I think that I changed how these were. They were hanging sideways or something. And then you have your door to go out back here. But anyway, I did change the couch. It was an ugly brown and tan, and I went with the one that I like. We've got these in the floor here, which I don't remember if I put them in the floor or what, but we did go ahead and put in a new TV. The other one was old and busted. We cleaned this up, and we've got us a little fireplace here, and it looks like our clock up there just doesn't have any hands. I guess we need to get rid of it too. She wanted to keep this, so this is how it was. And then she wanted to keep this over here. This is your garage. And now she wanted to keep the bathroom down here about the same. We did change the wall. We didn't change the floor except for right there. It was just concrete, and I wanted to put this in, but the one that you have that's like this is the big version. You don't actually have access to the small one. I don't understand why they've done that with so many materials, but you've got just a corner shower, you've got a tub, and then a towel for each. Up here, you've got a duck hiding. You've got your cabinetry. And then like I had said, this is the way that it was, but she wanted it in cherry, so I changed it all to cherry for her. I don't think it was cherry to start with. So she wanted the toilet like that. I guess she's going to use just one of these to hold the toilet paper on. She wanted to leave these 2 sinks, and then the corners like that. I don't like these corners this way with those sinks, but oh well. Customer wants, customer gets, I guess. So going out, come over here, and I designed most of the bedroom. She wanted the brick and gray colors, so she didn't want any kind of lights on it. This is a very rustic looking version of the bed. She did want everything else to be cherry. So we've got cherry side tables, and then wardrobe and your chest of drawers. You got a nice little mat here on the floor, and you can get dressed standing on it, whatever you want to do. All right, going out now. Over here, we just had a bookcase that was here already, and then this is how this was. So coming in here, this is where things started getting changed up. And besides that bedroom, now I redone the bedroom, but the dining room was taken out, and we just put this little bench in here to sit down, so you can sit down and talk to whoever's in the kitchen. And if you want to eat, I guess you just stand here, this little area. And I think that's what she intended, was that you just stand right here and eat, basically. So if you look over here, I don't understand that myself, why she wanted it that way, but that's how she wanted it. She said no dining room. We've got the herbs here. We've got our salt and pepper here. We've got pots and pans, our sink. I like the red colander and mixer. And then we've got a cutting board and that, and your knives. You got your cook area. You've got your area here for your utensils, your refrigerator. She wanted her yes, there we go. She wanted her microwave above the stove, so that's how we got it set up there. And there we go. I believe that we changed something in here. I'm not sure what it was. I think it might have been the wall. We actually put some more of the wall up because they were not around the wall, around the window. I think I actually went in and put some of that up to make it not just a different color around the window. So, but all right, let's go upstairs. And the upstairs is almost completely redone. So this is how it is, and I will get down there later. But let's start here. This is the room that's about the same. And so you just got a bedroom, and it's the same brick and gray colors. And most of this is basically the same as it was. You got a bed, and this is what the house came with. So that's what she wanted to keep. It does look fairly nice in here, though. So, coming out here, you have a closet that's for the whole house. So you've got drawers, and like these are for ties or belts or watches or jewelry. These are for your pants and underwears and stuff like that. If you want to, you can put a shoe cabinet back here, or you can put shoes in one of these. I think that this might actually be a shoe cabinet right there. And so then you have shoe area up there too, or hat area, whatever. And you've got your hanging stuff here. So it's a thing for the whole house if needed. Here you have the bathroom, and I changed a lot of this out. If I'm not mistaken, I actually gutted this bathroom, and I wanted to tie it into the bathroom downstairs a little bit. So we put these in, and I did put this in. I think that this is one I put in, and I think it was one like it here, but I went on and put this in. And I believe I did change the bathroom floor, and I did do the walls as well. I did the walls on the one downstairs as well because this was not available at the time. So anyway, though, we've got just a duck and soap and towels, and then your mats. And then here you just got your single sink. I really like the sink, but it has some issues, so I don't use it a lot, but it's nice. I would prefer if these open, like this one should open the way that one does. So I don't like that they kind of open backwards, but it is a nice thing. I like the black tissues, and we went with this for the toilet. Coming down here, we'll go on and check this out. This is a home library reading nook, and you've got a little table over there. You've got a table here that's actually used as a footstool. You've got your little chair here, and your fireplace, and your bookshelves are here. So she thought that was, I gave her some options of what I could do with it. I was going to put a little dining room here, and she said no. And so when I told her, what about a home library, she liked that idea. So, all right, so we've got 3 more rooms. There's a very special room here at the end, but let's go on in here. And these are the other bedrooms. And honestly, this house does not need this many bedrooms, but with that room downstairs, I would have changed that into an office, made this all of the bedrooms up here, but it is what it is. So we went with a simple design. She wanted the cow rug and no TVs, but just the simple bed and these here. She liked those looking like that. So very simple design for that bedroom. And for this bedroom as well, just a very simple design. A little bit larger, so it gets a double chest of drawers. But besides that, it's essentially the same. And we love the way that the black curtains look in the rooms. They just look so good with the bedrooms. So you do have room for a TV here if you wanted it, but you don't have to have one. So now we're down to the very special room. And this is the office streamer room. So let's come on in and let's get to looking. So you've got your purr like an Apex engine. Got your car wash, Mustang Girl, which I love that poster. Caracon Twins, I don't know what that's about. The World Tourist Live show, it says. Chill out in your man cave. This is for a lady, though, so still she wanted to leave all the posters. Over here, you've got some games that you can just put here. You've got a 3D printer, you got a computer, and just you've got a little Woody model, and then a headset to just be on this and surf. Now, what you could do is have a friend over here moderating for this. So down here, we've actually got a Wii. I don't know that we have a Wii in here, but we should have a Wii in here. But we don't have it. Anyway, that's a Joy-Con. No, it's not for a Wii. It is for a Switch. It's a Joy-Con racing wheel. So let's look at this part first. This is your console area. You got a chair. You've got a chair here. You've got a green screen. And what you do with this is you pull this green screen out further when you're going to stream, and you can just slide it down as well. This is one of the Elgatos that it will go down into the bottom. But so you've got your actual streaming set up, and you've got your TV. If you just want to play, you can sit here and play. But also, while you're over here, and this is supposed to be this way. While you're over here, you've got. Actually, let me. So while you're over here, you've actually got you've got one headset with the cat ears. You've got your mixing board. This is for your second computer, your chat computer or whatever. You've got a back at the back. You have your router. You have and like a home hub, home assistant. This is for like a touch portal type system. You got your controller. You have the golden snitch. Your webcam's down here. It would be put up actually on top of like the monitor or something. You've got 2 microphones, and reason for that is if you're playing games with someone else, then you've got a microphone for each one of these, and you've also got a headset that will go. It plugs in over here, and you can listen to all of your audio for these through that headset if you want. Um, so we've got our gaming mouse and keyboard. So you light red and black, and then you've got a chat monitor, and then an OBS monitor, and you've got a gaming monitor. So we did go with the black curtain here to help block out the light. If you're streaming, you don't want that open. So you've got your sound dampening, and just let me explain. I have worked in this field for a long time now in the music industry. I work in musical instruments industry, I should say, and the music industry itself. These are not soundproofing materials. Okay, these are made to dampen, and absorb, but they do not soundproof. You've got to have other stuff to soundproof. This is to deaden the sound of the reverberation. That's what these are for, and people get that mixed up so much. So yeah, I really love this. But anyway, what you can do is you can sit in this chair, and you can turn around right here, and you've got a PS5, a PS2, a PS1. You've got a Steam Deck. You've got a Switch Lite. You have a Switch. You've got 2 controllers that are universal controllers that will go to any of it. You've got some PS2 controller, a PS1 controller. You've got actually, I think those both would be PS2. PS1 controllers actually didn't have the joysticks on them. You've got an Xbox, I think that's the Series X. You have an Atari, and both of those with their own controllers. PS4 with 2 controllers. Nintendo NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. The Super NES, the Nintendo 64. Down here, you've got a GameCube, a Game Boy Advance. You've got a DS, a 3DS. You've got a video camera and a DSLR camera. You've got some games down here. When I built this, she had went to do something, and I built this really quick while she was gone, and so she loved it, and she said that this was perfect for her, and she absolutely loved it. So I was very happy that my customer was happy. If y'all are looking to do a challenge, ask your friends, what kind of house would you like? Write down their ideas, and then challenge yourself to make what they like. So there we go. That is the old classic, and thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.